Near mint condition, the home of collected editions.
That cover's so awesome.
This is Mr. Chris Claremont, a legend.
Melanie goes,
Tired.
how's it going, all you minties? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And welcome to your overview of the Marvel Covers Artist Edition from IDW. So let's go ahead and check out what is in this book together. And welcome back, everybody. Now, before going any further, a big thank you to the folks at IDW for sending us a copy of this latest artist edition. So let's get it out of the box right here. The box itself is another cardboard box, but it does have the ISBN and, of course, the cover here. And the retail price of this one is $150, like most of the other artist editions. So let's go ahead and get this out of its plastic. All right, there we go. So we have the Artist Edition, Marvel Comics, IDW, and the Marvel logo there, and that Gil Kane piece, and then that Arthur Adams Wolverine there. Marvel Covers, Artist Edition, and the IDW logo at the bottom, and then the back of the book right here, showcasing the different logos of Tomb of Dracula and Amazing Adventures featuring the Beast. So we're going to be looking at just covers here. No dust jacket. The art is on board, much like all the other artist editions. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this book open and check out what exactly is in here together. All right, let's go ahead and get this big, beautiful book opened. So first of all, your end sheets here with different covers, right? From Amazing Adventures, and oh man, is that Nam by Michael Golden? And of course, Arthur Adams there from Classic X-Men #1. So, Artist Edition, Marvel Covers, and again, different pieces here by different artists, like Jack Kirby, Big John Buscema, Jim Steranko. You've got more pieces over here from people like Barry Windsor Smith, and then IDW Publishing right here. And about this edition, the Marvel Covers Artist Edition is part of an ongoing series, one dedicated to showcasing outstanding artists in a format as special as their work deserves. Oh, killer. Oh my gosh. I wonder how much. All right. Okay, so it is broken down in, it looks like alphabetical order by last name. So you start off with Sir Arthur Adams. I don't know if he's been knighted. I think I just knighted him. But you go from Arthur Adams, Frank Bruner, Rich Buckler, John Buscema, John Byrne, Dave Cockrum, Gene Colan, Alan Davis. My favorite freaking Alan Davis cover, Ron Frenz, Mike. I'm opening this up by the way for the first time. Michael Golden, Gil Kane, Jack Kirby, Mike Mignola, Frank Miller, Kevin Nolan, George Perez. Just one, no Infinity Gauntlet. Mike Plug, Sandy Plunkett, John Romita Jr. Or, I'm sorry, Senior and Junior, P. Craig Russell, Bill Sienkiewicz, Walter Simonson, Barry Windsor Smith, Jim Starlin, Jim Steranko, Herb Trimpe, George Tuska, Bernie Wrightson, and Mike Zeck. And then there's a fold out. Oh, man. Now, it does give credit who inked those particular legends. So we kick it off with Arthur Adams right here from a swell sketch by John Romita. Thanks, fella. And this is from Classic X-Men. So they do tell you where it originated from. So you're going to see some Classic X-Men in here. And you're going to see some Long Shot in here. And of course, Classic X-Men are reprints of the wonderful X-Men series. As a matter of fact, what I want to do, since I have this out already, I do want to compare it just to show you how big this book is, in case you're not familiar with artist editions, to an omnibus. That's right, this book is humongous, and I love it. Like, this, I believe, is the cover to issue number 4, so let's find that, and there we go. Now, it looks like what they did for the cover is they shifted it a little bit, like, shifted the angle. And Arthur Adams' signature would have been on this. Wait, hold on a second. This does look like it's a little different. Like the posing and some of the demons that are back there. Maybe something had to be redrawn. Although that does look the same. I wonder if it's let's see, Classic X-Men 4, ink by P. Craig Russell. So let's show you another cover here. That's from issue number 6. And what I'll do is put the cover from the omnibus next to the cover from here. So yes, it looks like they did alter, I guess editors got involved and altered that piece by Arthur Adams for issue number 4. And looking over here, Kazar, and that one's inked by Terry Austin. Oh my gosh, long shot. What I would love to see a collection of Arthur Adams. Now we're getting into some Brunner stuff and some Avengers. So again, it doesn't tell you what it's, well, no, it should, you should be able to figure it out, right? It's a cover. So that's Avengers number 60. But I believe the actual, does it tell you the, it doesn't tell you the date. And now we're looking at big John Buscema here. So let's skip a little bit, actually, because I don't, I want people to be genuinely surprised. There's some John Byrne stuff in here, and not just Fantastic Four, but oh my gosh, the Shulky stuff that he did. Oh my gosh, I love this comic book. I've told this story many times, but I don't mind telling it again. I just have it in this frame right now. But this is my copy that set at the comic book store when I was a kid. I remember it was like $10, $15. And I was like, oh my gosh, one day. And I did. I worked, I think I was 12 years old. And I was doing some work in a tobacco field and hanging tobacco up to buy comics. And this was the very first thing I bought with my check that we were paid, I think, every other day or something. But this is the only comic I have signed by John Byrne, Chris Claremont, and Stan Lee. I've got a couple of other books by Stan Lee and a couple of other books by Claremont and John Byrne. But it's the only one I have signed by all three of them because it meant so much to me. Now I need to get Terry Austin to sign it. And covers here, the textless covers, when it changed to Uncanny officially. So this is a really cool freaking collection because you get to see different artists, right? Like, and their different work all over Marvel. Like, this is the legendary Dave Cockrum, of course, for reinventing the X-Men, which we saw the Gil Kane cover. Now we've got some, oh, dude, is that Gene Colan? Yeah, that's Gene Colan right there. Alan Davis, which is my favorite cover right here from the Mutant Massacre. Then you've got this piece right here, and sometimes the inkers would end up with the actual pages. So I believe this is probably one that John Romita, who inked this, because this is a Ron Friends piece, ended up with, and then ended up selling it. I love the fact that you get to see some notes through here, and of course this is Michael Golden now. Okay, I said I would skip some, so let's skip a little bit. I do love flipping through here. It's Gil Kane cover from Giant Size number 1. And now we're looking, oh, that's a Zek piece right there. So this is a fold out. That's awesome. And on the opposite side is I think that was a standee of Arthur Adams right there. Another Gil Kane piece right here from Marvel Team Up. Tomb of Dracula, and let's keep going here a little bit more. Now we're looking at Mike Mignola. Some more Mignola here. And Frank Miller. And of course, a lot of this stuff inked by the legendary Klaus Janson. And little notes again to the editors and sometimes to the colorist. Lots of Frank Miller. But not just Daredevil, which is something you expect, right? You expect a lot of Daredevil when we're talking about Frank Miller. Now we're looking at the legendary John Romita. That is senior. It's amazing covers, my gosh. And then, of course, John Romita Jr. right here. And I assume Bob Layton owned this piece, maybe? That's why he ended up selling it? Yeah, I can't remember the percentages and how much they changed over time. How 80% maybe was the penciler, and then 20% would be the inker, and then I think eventually the letters and the colorist got some. Bill Sienkiewicz, and then Walter Simonson right there with his first few issues of course, The Mighty Thor. Then we got some Barry Windsor Smith back here, Life Death. I think that's Life Death 2, yeah, 198. And then some Jim Starlin. Adam Warlock. Oh, look at that pencil. That's crazy. Some Steranko right here. Some classic Steranko covers. And then we got, oh man, this piece by Bernie Wrightson. This piece by Mike Zeck over here. Oh my gosh, that freaking, oh, that cover from the annual. Love it. Master Kung Fu. Oh, and the signatures. That's awesome. All right, so I wanted to go back to the table of contents because they gave credit to some of the fold-out pages. So fold-out, Wolverine standee. Okay, so it is. It's just 2 fold-outs right there. And really quick, let's look and see about the binding. Just like all the other artist editions, it is sewn binding. Printed in this thick matte paper, 144 pages, and again, retailing for $150. And that, as they say, is that. If you're interested in purchasing this artist edition, don't forget to check out our sponsors. BD Cosmos, the Canadian leader in graphic novels. They have a physical storefront in Montreal, Quebec, and their website, bdcosmos.com, offers 25% off your order of over $99 or more, and free shipping everywhere in Canada for every order of $250 or more.
Their shipping care is exceptional. Your books will stay cozy through the rough Canadian weather and arrive to you in near mint condition.
After checkout, let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way, and you'll be added to the monthly $25 gift card raffle. Entries are valid for new and returning customers.
Don't be afraid to call or email them. Ask them questions. Their staff is always happy to help guide you towards the right purchase. Visit their website, bdcosmos.com, for more. BD Cosmos, with rewards and raffles taking care of customers in Canada. Eh?
CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget that CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. And that was the content, the page count, and build of this beautiful artist edition. In the comments down below, let me know what other artist editions you've been picking up, if you're going to pick this one up, if you're a fan of any of the covers here, and if you want them to do a modern Marvel cover collection. I would love to know all of that down below. Smash that like button on the way out. Check us out on Patreon and Spreadshop, amazing ways to support the channel. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.